Most dangerous countries in the world. Number 10. Sudan. Sudan is one of the most dangerous countries in the world in 2023 for a variety of reasons. Years of conflict and violence have devastated the country, and things are only getting worse. The country has been at war since 1983, and over 2 million people have died as a result. The Sudanese government is also accused of genocide in the Darfur region, which has forced millions of people to flee. Furthermore, extremist organizations such as Al-Qaeda and ISIS have carried out numerous terror attacks in Sudan. Number 9. Central African Republic. Due to ongoing conflict and a humanitarian crisis, the Central African Republic is one of the most dangerous countries in the world. Violence and insecurity have plagued the country for many years, with no end in sight. More than half of the population requires humanitarian assistance, and the conflict has displaced millions. Thousands of civilians have been killed or injured as a result of the violence, and countless others have been raped or subjected to other forms of violence. People are unable to go about their daily lives without fear of being attacked. Number 8. Somalia. Somalia has faced significant challenges in recent years, including political instability, insecurity, and poverty. The humanitarian situation in Somalia is also dire, with more than 6 million people in need of help. Furthermore, the country is home to a number of terrorist organizations, including Al-Shabaab, which has carried out civilian attacks. The Somali government has been working to improve the country's security situation and has made some progress in recent years. However, there is still a lot of work to be done to make Somalia safe for civilians. Number 7. Iraq. Iraq is dangerous because of the country's ongoing conflict and violence. The Iraq War, as well as other ongoing conflicts, have displaced millions of people, killed thousands of civilians, and caused enormous human suffering. Furthermore, the Iraqi government has been named one of the world's most corrupt, adding to the country's instability. Number 6. Congo. The Democratic Republic of the Congo has been plagued by violence and conflict for many years, and the situation is only getting worse. The government is in disarray, and armed groups operate throughout the country. There is also a high level of poverty and inequality, making it easy for criminal gangs and terrorist organizations to recruit new members. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is a dangerous place to live, and it is likely to remain one of the world's most dangerous countries for the near future. Number 5. South Sudan. Since its independence from Sudan in 2011, the country has been racked by civil war violence. As a result of the conflict, over 400,000 people have been killed, and over 2 million have been displaced. South Sudan is also home to a number of armed groups, making it a challenging place to live. Furthermore, the country's infrastructure is in disrepair, and basic services like healthcare and education are limited. Number 4. Russia. Russia is the fourth most dangerous country in the world in 2023, owing to its high murder rate and increasing political instability. When compared to other countries, Russia has a high murder rate, with approximately 9 murders per 100,000 people. Russia's high levels of poverty and inequality, as well as the country's lack of rule of law and widespread corruption, are most likely to blame. Furthermore, political unrest in Russia is increasing, with protests and opposition movements becoming more common. This could lead to increased violence and civil unrest in the future. Number 3. Syria. Syria has been deeply involved in a devastating civil war since 2011. The death toll has risen to over 250,000, and the number of internally displaced people has risen to 7.6 million. The country's infrastructure has been destroyed, and its healthcare and education systems are in shambles. The conflict has also given rise to terrorist organizations such as ISIS, which has committed atrocities against civilians. Number 2. Yemen. Yemen is the world's second most dangerous country in 2023. Since 2015, the country has been engulfed in a civil war, and the situation is deteriorating. As a result of the conflict, thousands of people have been killed and millions more have been displaced. Basic services such as healthcare and education are scarce, and famine is widespread. Terrorist organizations such as Al-Qaeda and ISIS have gained a foothold in the country as a result of the war, making civilians even more vulnerable. Number 1. Afghanistan. Afghanistan is the most dangerous country in the world due to ongoing conflict and instability. War has taken its toll on the country, leaving it with one of the world's lowest human development indices. High levels of violence and insecurity have also resulted from the ongoing conflict, with civilians bearing the brunt of the consequences. The Afghan government has also been plagued by corruption, making it difficult to